discussing this afternoon. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Watchman Alexander. Shalom. This is Jon Pounders of NowYouSeeTV.
What's up, guys?
We're here at the Back to the Future Conference 2017 in Austin, Texas, and we just got finished with the first day. There were a lot of great presentations. One of them was Mr. Pounders.
Thanks, man.
Brother Pounders. I can call him Mr.
Whatever, man.
Brother Pounders.
It's all there.
And I just wanted to let him tell you a little bit about what he was saying and why he thinks it's important. He was talking today about ancient technology and the origins of the advanced stuff that we see in the ancient world. So why would you say it is that we have all this stuff in the ancient world that we can't explain?
Well, I think first off, we have literature that is ancient literature that explains a lot of these technologies and inventions that we here in the Western world we've just not known about. I mean, I talked earlier about the Vedic text, for instance, which is a very popular text in India because that's their main religion is from the Vedic text. But the Aryans actually compiled it. Hitler used it for a lot of his inventions. We have Tesla that used it. He was a very avid learner of the Vedic text. We have Oppenheimer, who created the atomic weapon, very avid reader of the Vedic text, actually quoted it. We become destroyers of worlds from the Bhagavad Gita. And we also have people that are summoning Nephilim spirits, these entities, through blood rituals, etc., through like stuff like the Babylon workings with Aleister Crowley and Jack Parsons, the rocket scientist. L. Ron L. Hubbard were all a part of that thing. After that, we see a huge influx of UFOs and alien activity. L. Ron Hubbard starts scientism, the largest cult in the world. We have people that are summoning demons. Plato summoned demons. Leonardo da Vinci summoned demons for their information. And these ancient texts have often gone hidden because people don't study. And I think you talked about the importance of this, of learning and understanding what this goes on. I'm not telling everybody they need to go out and read the Vedic text or they need to go out and learn everything about this stuff, but the problem in the church has been for a long time that people have come to the church looking for help, looking for a way to explain what's happening to them. There's thousands of people that have been abducted by what they call UFOs or aliens, which we know as demonic entities. And the church, instead of helping them, they laugh at them or they tell them to go to see a psychiatrist. People asking about things in the scripture that we see and we take literally, the church completely discards. And when the entire rest of the world tells a similar story, and like in and what we call mythologies, what the rest of the world calls their major religions, these demigods, these gods mating together, or the demigods being a product of angelic beings mating with humans. We see this in every religion, every ancient culture, but the Bible seems to be numb on the issue, or at least the church does. The Bible is not. The Bible is very clear on what actually happened. Through NowYouSeeTV, we've seen thousands of people saved that were in the occult because we expose the occult and talk about it, and they know we're telling the truth because they've studied it, they see it. People that have had alien abductions, people have become to the Messiah because of that, knowing that they can actually stop these things. There's a large portion of society that has been completely just demonized, and not only demonized but just ignored. And so it's important to know our roots, important to know our history. The devil does his best to hide it. We're in the age of technology where we can actually learn about all kinds of different things, and I think it's time to study. It says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And in the world today, we see enchantments over us. People fall in a false narrative of companies that are owned by the elite, companies that are owned by Satanists and Kabbalists, and we wonder why we're so cursed. We wonder why we don't know anything. We wonder why we've fallen from grace.
And because we get brainwashed, because all these people using advanced technology available today are able to send their fallen angelic ideas that the angels are downloading to them into us through media and architecture and all their other ways.
Exactly.
But John really tracks with me on where all this stuff came from, and that it's hidden knowledge that got introduced to humanity a long time ago, and it's still affecting us today. I mean, it has brought us to the point we're at in our world. So total change of topic, but what do you think is next for the church and the development of, where all of this is headed?
Well, I think that the church is heading for a mass delusion. First off, because they don't take the Bible literally. Second off, because they believed everything that they've been taught by these so-called spiritual men, so-called scholars of the scripture, without actually looking at it for themselves. We're going to see a war take place, what the occultists call World War III, what the Bible calls the tribulation. We're going to see people thinking the aliens are coming to return because they refuse to see what the scripture says about it. Like we're talking about, Genesis 6 describes these events. We're going to see people that are completely just have no idea what's going on with cosmology, which the scripture clearly describes. And there's so many deceptions coming to this world. People are going to be disillusioned because the idea that have been set forth by those that are in the seminaries, the idea that's been set forth will completely not take place. And when it comes to war, when it comes to the fallen angels returning and demonic entities returning and Nephilim returning, they're going to be so disillusioned that they're going to turn to Lucifer. And so I think that a lot of the pastors that a lot of you are running after, they're going to be the first ones in line to accept the mark and teach their sheep to do so as well.
Yeah, most people are not prepared for this stuff, and therefore they're going to fall into it. They're going to lose themselves because they're not ready, but you can be ready. So, go visit NowYouSeeTV and learn from all the great information that's on there, and you can get it through Roku as well, right?
You can get it on Roku as well. You can get it on
YouTube,
on our website. We're pretty much try to be as much as we have an app as well, NYSTV. You can get it on Apple or Google Play or whatever. So we have it on there. We have most of our shows on podcasts from there. So, and also check out Leviathan Ruse, man. A good book. We've had him on our show before, Alexander, and we're
In fact, the first show I did on YouTube was with NowYouSeeTV.
Oh, really?
That was great. I appreciate it.
We'll have to have you back on, man.
But they have a lot of great guests, and the amount of information that's collectively available on there is huge. So go check it out, guys. Sorry about the noise. There's a highway right here, so I hope you're able to hear us. But everybody, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Shabbat, and remember to stay wise as serpents and harmless as doves. See you later. Watchman out.